In this video, we are going to review how to back up your personal files and folders and create a system image backup using the Backup and Restore tool in Windows 7. If you're using Windows 8 or 8.1, check out the video Backing Up Your Computer in Windows 8. This is the first of 2 videos in the Backup and Restore in Windows 7 series. If you've ever lost files due to a bad hard drive or other computer malfunction, you know how valuable it is to back up your data. Most people should be performing a backup at least once a week, but usually don't until they've learned the hard way from a failed hard drive. Don't let that be you. To perform a backup, you will need an external hard drive that is at least as big as the hard drive in your computer, otherwise there may not be enough space. While DVDs are an option, they only store a small amount of data compared to today's hard drives, so your best bet is to use an external hard drive. To begin, connect your external hard drive to your computer. Close any pop-up windows that may appear. Next, click Start. Hover over All Programs. Scroll down if necessary to the Maintenance folder and click it. Then click Backup and Restore. We'll look at 3 contingencies that may occur. Number 1, if you have never set up a backup, Setup Backup will appear in the upper right. Click Setup Backup to begin. Number 2, if you see the word Options in a gray box, do the following. Click Options. The window Windows Backup Troubleshooting Options will appear. Click Change Backup Settings. Number 3, if you see the words Backup Now grayed out, click Change Settings under Schedule to continue. A new window, Starting Windows Backup, will appear. Another window will appear asking where you would like to save your backup. Click on your external hard drive, then click Next. The next window asks you what you would like to back up. Generally, you can leave Let Windows Choose selected, which will create a backup for your personal files and folders and a system image. It's important to understand the difference between these two, so let's talk about that for a moment. Your personal files and folders refer to anything saved in your library folders, such as documents, music, pictures, and videos. Other folders that are backed up include contacts, desktop, downloads, favorites, links, saved games, and searches. Lastly, the Hidden App Data folder, which stores information for your programs, gets backed up as well. What does not get backed up is your Windows operating system or your programs. The key thing to know is that backing up your personal files and folders will not enable you to completely restore your computer if it fails, but your documents and music, for example, will be safe. A system image is a complete backup of everything on your computer, including all of your programs and the Windows operating system, and is the best way to restore your computer if your hard drive dies, for example. So Let Windows Choose will create both a system image and a backup, so this is generally recommended. Let's look at the option Let Me Choose for just a moment. Click Let Me Choose, then click Next. As shown, you can now choose specific items to back up, including your personal folders and other folders from your computer. Note that while you can back up the Program Files folder, it does not back up the associated registry information needed to run many of these programs, so you still need to create a system image to properly back up programs. Speaking of which, a checkbox at the bottom allows you to select whether or not you will create a system image. If you only want to back up your files and folders, you could uncheck this box to skip the creation of a system image. Let's go back and reselect Let Windows Choose, then Next. Review Your Backup Settings now appears, showing the backup summary. Files and folders will be backed up for all users, and a system image will be created. By default, a backup schedule is created so that every Sunday at 7 p.m., the computer will try to perform another backup using the current settings. If you wish to change this, click Change Schedule. Here, you can deselect the box to schedule backups. Otherwise, you can use the drop-down boxes to choose the frequency, the day, and the time that your backups will occur. Click OK. Note the warning message that appears that a system repair disk might be required to restore a system image. Let's click Save Settings and Run Backup. The backup will now begin and may take several hours. You can click on View Details to get more information on what is happening. The View Details window shows what is currently being backed up as well as the % complete at the top of the window. You can safely click the X to close this window. While the backup is taking place, it is a good idea not to use your computer. Also, if you're backing up a laptop, it is best to leave it plugged in for the duration of the backup. Once complete, a window should appear showing that the backup has completed successfully. If any errors appear, take a look and see if you can resolve it. Attempting to cover all the types of errors that may occur and how to resolve them is beyond the scope of this video. If there are any open windows, click Close. You can now see some key information on the main screen. Backup size shows how much space was needed for the backup. Next backup shows the next scheduled backup based on the schedule shown below. Last backup shows the date and time of the backup just performed, and Contents shows what information was backed up. In the next video, Restoring Your Computer from a Backup in Windows 7, we'll take a look at how to use this backup to restore information back to a computer. In this video, we reviewed how to back up your personal files and folders and create a system image using the Backup and Restore tool in Windows 7. The show notes for this video are available by clicking the link below the video. Please help to support HelpfulVideoTips.com by subscribing to this YouTube channel and visiting HelpfulVideoTips.com to follow along on social media. I'm Tom Sutton. Thank you for watching.